my dad. This is my mom. This is my little brother. And this is my rabbit. My dad works as a research scientist or electrical engineer. My mom is a realtor. My little brother is an idiot or fifth grader. And my rabbit is fat. I'm a student. This is my family. My parents were both from China, and they came to the United States about 20 years ago. They took a plane across China and arrived in Texas. There they had me, and I was born. Yeah. As my parents were of Chinese heritage and I was an American citizen, this cross-cultural combination played a key role in determining my views, values, and viewpoints on the world. I was sort of like an American flag that was made in China. So my parents placed a key emphasis on STEM education, and there was also a lot of Chinese culture in our house. But even so, we were Texans, and also Christians, and we were loving the lifestyle in America. When I took the personalities test, I got the result of INTP. INTP are supposedly introverts who have a thinking nature. In this comparison between INTP and reality, it shows how INTP are ingrained in these theories, ideas, and hypotheses, and like what if, why, but in reality is all about this randomness and deadlines and pesky rules that you have to follow. However, I got this result of INTP last year when I took the personality test. This year, when I took the personality test again, I got ENFP. ENFP is drastically different than INTP. They're basically polar opposites. From this comparison, you can see that ENFP are much more extroverted and have a feeling nature. They have their identity in being turbulent, just like the INTP, but they're much more rooted in social aspects. I don't know how this giant change came to be, like from an introvert to an extrovert, and from being based in thinking to feeling, but yeah. So on to education. My first elementary school was Manor Elementary School, and I took pre-K there. Manor is located in South Austin, and it has like a 70% low income percentage. After pre-K, I went to Brentwood Christian School, and this really cemented my original values and religion. I went there for 2 years, and then went to Cane Creek Elementary School, and moved to North Austin from South Austin in the process. After Cane Creek Elementary School, I went to the middle school that it feeds into, and then Westwood, which the middle school fed into. At Westwood, it was basically like stress level over 9,000, and it was horrible. So I decided to transfer to LASA High School, and and through that I also moved towards Central Austin more. Throughout all my years in school, my race played a key role in my identity. The first thing that people based their opinions on me on was the color of my skin. In addition, I was expected to do all these things, such as getting good grades because I was Asian. These stereotypes were labeled on me, and they weren't even true. I hated math, even though I was good at it, but I wasn't good at English and history, and I got an F in those classes for a semester. It's like such an Asian disgrace because no talent at all. But even so, I still got into the gifted and talented program. But to me, it's always been like talent with quotation marks because a lot of my friends who I knew were much smarter than me weren't in the program. That's me.